Welcome to Upticks. I'm Jake Falcon, the founder of Falcon Wealth Advisors and your host of Upticks. Today is episode 143, Preferred Stocks. Okay, thank you for joining me on another episode of Upticks. I hope all of you out there are staying safe and healthy during this horrible pandemic. For today's topic, I don't want you to get confused and think I'm going to share with you my preferred common stocks. That's not what this is about. This is actually about a different type of investment vehicle that we utilize for many of our clients at Falcon Wealth Advisors. Now, one point of disclosure, even though I'm going to be talking about a type of investment vehicle today, preferred stocks, I strongly encourage you not to go out there and start dabbling in this on your own. There are many factors and research that goes into individual security selection, and we feel at Falcon Wealth Advisors that it's very important that you work with a qualified professional that is trained to make that type of selection for you. But I wanted to discuss a little bit about preferred stocks because they've been very important for our clients' portfolios over the last few years, and I think they're going to continue to play a role in the portfolio. So what is a preferred stock? Well, preferred stock from a risk standpoint sits right in the middle of the range of risk. So the way you can think of it is if stocks are over here, common stocks, as you know them, right? Ownership in companies, and bonds are over here, not an ownership, but more of a loan in a company. A preferred sits right squarely in the middle. So you don't own the stock as in a common stock, but it's also not a loan like a bond. It has benefits and features of both and risks associated with both. Now, typically the type of institutions that issue preferred stocks are banks, although other companies can, right? So it's an issue of a security to raise capital, right, for a company. And why we like preferred stocks, and we use them actually as a fixed income alternative for our clients. And so the environment right now in the bond market, the yields are very low, right? With interest rates being very low, that means bonds are going to pay a very low interest as well. And so with preferred stocks, you get more interest than you would out of a traditional bond, but it carries a little bit more risk because you have that underlying fluctuation of the bank or the company that issued it, right? So the idea is that we're going to get a higher yield than we would in a traditional bond. But for that, we understand that the security may fluctuate up and down a little bit as well. Now, the interest as of the airing of this show, which is May of 2021, we're getting somewhere north of 4% on these preferred stocks that we're buying, which is fantastic because a 10-year treasury bond is paying less than 2%, right? So we're getting double the yield of a treasury bond, again, taking a little bit more risk. So we blend these into the portfolio, right? We don't put all of a client's money in a preferred stock. We'll buy several different preferred stocks, and we'll blend them in as part of diversifying the fixed income pool for our clients. Also, what's pretty neat about some preferred stocks is they can have what's called a fixed to floating rate interest rate, meaning the rate may be 4% today, but if in 5 years, it will reset to whatever the prevailing rate resets to. So if the rates are higher in 5 years, you don't have to do anything. You'll just get more interest, right? Not all of them are that way. And they may be called, meaning you may get your money paid back to you early. So there's all these different features, again, some of which are bond-like and some of which are stock-like. The interest that you receive from a preferred stock are also taxable, right? So you've got to be considerate of that. We like to buy them in IRAs for that reason, but we'll buy them outside of IRAs as well. And again, it's just one type of investment. So again, but there is risk, right? So again, if the company goes out of business, you could lose your money, right? And so that's something that again, you want to weigh. And again, like I said in the beginning of this episode, it is not something that I recommend you dabble in on your own. There's a lot of different preferred stocks out there that all have different risk characteristics. And our team at Falcon Wealth Advisors, we vet all of that out before selecting individual preferred stocks for our clients' portfolios. But we like them, again, especially for a retiree. If you need income out of your account, and there's not much income in the bond world, we love buying the preferred stocks because you get more income. Yeah, we take a little bit more risk. So again, we use other types of investments to diversify that out. But it's a way to pick up some more interest in your account if you're looking for income. Okay, good. So again, quick recap: preferred stocks, not quite a stock, not quite a bond, sit in the middle. They kick out nice dividends. It is taxable. There is risk. But again, you're going to get a little bit more yield in a bond and not take as much risk as a stock. So we really like them. We use them as a fixed income alternative, right? So they sit on the fixed income allocation for our clients when we're determining appropriate blend. We might have half in stocks and half in bonds. Well, these preferreds will be over on that bond bucket because again, we're counting them as a fixed income and using them for the dividend income. I highly encourage you not to go out this alone. Again, work with a qualified professional. If you're not working with someone at Falcon Wealth Advisors and you have an advisor, make sure they understand the risk associated with preferred stocks. And if you want a second opinion and want to talk to us about it, certainly feel free to give me a call or send me an email. My email address is simply jake@falconwealthadvisors.com. And if you're not already a subscriber, a quick plug to the subscription here. We'll put up a button on that. But the best way to make sure you don't miss another episode of Upticks is to subscribe. Also, I'm out there on 4 different social media platforms. So I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So if you want to send me a friend request, I'd love building out my network. Also, my company, Falcon Wealth Advisors, is out there on the same 4 platforms. Okay, as far as fun topics, I don't have a big update for you. I've been playing a lot of golf. The vaccine has been filtering its way through Kansas City. So I'm excited about that. We're starting to see some businesses open up. So again, I hope all of you out there are staying safe and healthy. I am planning a trip here to Pinehurst. So hopefully on my next episode, I'll have some pictures to share with you with that. That's out in North Carolina. A good friend of mine from high school invited me. So I don't think I've ever been to North Carolina. So I'm really excited about going out there, reconnecting with some old friends and playing some golf on a pretty cool golf course. So thank you again. Hope you have a great week.